I am so very humbled to be on the same stage, on the same platform, that these incredible human beings Reverend Moss, Reverend Lynch, that wonderful woman that actually was a freedom rider. You know, I'm just a filmmaker, and I only hope to live as long as these incredible human beings are. That I should be able to get up on that stage. I should be so lucky. So blessed. You know, when I did the movie, it wasn't, I didn't do it for civil rights. It wasn't about a civil rights, I'm sure, I don't know, I hope that most of you have seen The Butler. First, I should talk about the difficulty in getting the film done, because you really don't know about that, and you don't hear about that. But Hollywood told me, after doing Precious, that this movie should not be done. I went to every studio after the success of Precious, and I was told that this film would never be made, that people wouldn't see this movie. And so you begin to believe it after Warner Brothers tells you that, and after Disney tells you that, and after Paramount tells you that. And on and on and on. And so I was pretty down. But God is great.
That's right.
Because just when I was down, He spoke to me and told me to talk to people, individuals. And we raised all our money from 41 producers who believed that this movie would make money. And it has. Over $100 million. Because God is great. Anyway, I'm making the movie now. And Oprah's in the house. You know, I did the movie because it was a father and son love story. My son was 13 when I got the script, and he's very difficult. He was very difficult. I say yes, he say no. I say black, he say white. And so I said, when does it all stop? When does all this stop? And in The Butler, you know, father and son, they fought. So I said, this is a reason to, this is a good, I like this. So that was really the reason why I did it. It just happened to be the backdrop was the civil rights movement. And as I was shooting the film, we were doing the bus scene. I'm not sure that though for those of you who have seen the film, you know we're on the bus and with the Freedom Riders. And I'm on the bus with the kids, and I'm yelling, I yell action, and as we yell action, and we're on this old bus, and it's hot in there, and you really feel what these kids were like, what they went through. I yell action, and from nowhere comes the KKK and the Nazis and everybody. They're screaming nasty N-words, and you've seen it. And I yell cut. But they can't hear me because the windows are rolled up. And they keep going and shaking the bus and throwing things at us. And I go to the window and I yell, cut. They can't hear me because the windows are up. And at that moment, and we were terrified. And at that moment I realized that these heroes, those kids were heroes. Because there was no director to yell cut. And they were fighting to save the soul of our country. And I love you for that. And I thank you for that. And God bless you for that. They were heroes. Heroes in a way that I don't know I could ever be. You know, I could take a bullet for my son. I could take a bullet for my daughter. But I don't know, man, that I could take a bullet to vote. I thank you.